20th century, the one question that didn't reveal an answer but did break many great heads: can we simulate thought? If so, how can we do it? It all starts in the 1660s, Newton's time. People like Hobbes and Leibniz realized that logic and math are the same thing, and that by using simple systems, we could build a machine that thinks. First, Thomas Hobbes, best known for his political philosophy, dropped an idea. He said, reason is nothing but calculating. To him, the brain wasn't a mystical soul box, it was a machine crunching numbers. If humans could think by following rules, maybe those rules could be written down, maybe even programmed. Fast forward a few decades to Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, one of the great polymaths of the Enlightenment. Around 1679, Leibniz was sketching designs for a calculating machine, not just to add or subtract, but to simulate reasoning itself. He envisioned a universal language of logic, which he called characteristica universalis, and a mechanical process to manipulate it, the calculus ratiocinator. And he invented the foundation of all modern computing, the binary system. Universal means something that works or applies everywhere or to everything in a certain context. A universal remote that works with all TVs. USB-C is becoming a universal charger for many devices. A universal law like gravity works the same everywhere. A system that can simulate any other system is called a universal simulator. Humans can be universal explainers. We can understand and explain anything in this universe. Now let's talk about the universality of computers. To be universal, a computer needs to be digital. Old analog computers, while powerful in specific ways, couldn't be truly universal. Any digital computer, no matter how small, can run any program and in principle can even act as a universal simulator, including simulating an analog computer. Even the tiny computer in your washing machine can be programmed like any other. It's just small and slower, but in theory, it can do anything a modern computer can, given enough time and memory. In 1936, Alan Turing created the key theory behind a universal computer. He wasn't even trying to build a computer. What he was trying to do was solve a deep question in mathematics. Can every true statement be proven? A few years later, during World War II, the first universal computers were built, but not because they were trying to build universal machines. They were created to solve practical wartime problems. In Britain, Turing helped build Colossus, which was used to break enemy codes. In the US, engineers built ENIAC to calculate how to aim large guns. Both machines used vacuum tubes. Meanwhile, in Germany, engineer Konrad Zuse built a programmable computer using relays, similar to what Charles Babbage had once imagined. All three machines had the parts needed to be universal computers, but they weren't used that way at first. Colossus was only used for breaking codes and was taken apart after the war. Zeus' machine was destroyed in bombing, but ENIAC survived and made the leap to being universal. After the war, it was reprogrammed for new tasks like weather forecasting and hydrogen bomb research. It became a universal computer by accident.